YouTube.
Okay,
Okay.
damn.
What do we see
What
here?
an interesting team. Pyrus, Foil, Liquifiem, and Alpha with Lope.
Also something crazy by Ludix too. Voidotron and Zaptor.
Pretty interesting comps for game one here.
Yeah, pretty interesting matchup, and I think Ludix has pretty solid comp for this matchup. Like, who's gonna stop Void?
Yeah, Void should get a lot of value. Absolutely, because our boy Tobirama does not really have any dot on his team and no way to deal with the stacking at all.
Yeah, also I'm not a big fan of give-upping on Narlope that early, but I think he got no real choice. He can't also trade Liquifan for Azlitera.
But let's see, maybe Tobirama does these switches and trades smart and gets Zaptor into a bad position.
Wants to avoid that, and they try to play a little bit switch game.
He also has Confuse, which we've seen in Confuse pop off these times.
Let's see. It's pretty tricky for Ludix from this position because maybe he's doubting his order because Zaptor is in a bad spot, but
yeah, precisely
technically Voidotron can probably kill Liquifan and Alpha too in this sequence, but it's pretty risky anyway.
Seems Toby is slower, so Void will not have a chance to just hit and negate. See what he does. Okay, so he's leaving Zaptor for the end for now.
I think at this point just fight, because maybe Zaptor can just kill the fire guy because it's full health Zaptor. Yep, it's not said that. Yeah.
Question of if it can survive also. Ooh.
Oh, voltage missing. That's really important. I think Tobirama has to confuse. Final confuse.
Absolutely, he needs to confuse.
The thing is, Ludix can also use Ultra Focus, but he doesn't want to. That's confuse, of course. It's a losing spot. He should understand that.
He has absolutely no other place to get rid of this Void. And even with the confuse, it's still gonna be pretty close.
Yeah. Probably confuse plus voltage not missing could help more. Oh, and it's a miss. That looks like a GG.
That looks like Ludix is taking game one. I'm wondering what Tobirama's gonna bring game two, because before the tournament he was level 50 and now he's level 55, and that's only one new Miscrit. And I'm not sure we've seen Pyrus from him before. So that might be the one. Ludix should have all the info he needs.
Who knows? Maybe it's Ninibot for real and it's gonna unleash Mama. The Mama that terrorized Amir in the first tournament.
Pretty free switch for Ludix. He doesn't
want
Raptor for the end.
Just to secure 100% the win. Just in case Zaptor maybe misses 95 or some bullshit happens.
Maybe we see our first non-upset match for the tournament.
What do you mean, non-upset?
Well, I don't know, but judging by me and what I thought of the matchups, every favorite that I had so far lost. So, we'll see.
Oh, that's understandable. Well, for me, it's not that. I mean, obviously, the one I lost was an upset one, but luckily, Yusuf made my day.
This new Yusuf and Charles beef is a new chapter, huh?
Yeah.
I see.
We're doing it for the content. Don't worry, it's all love. Anyway, it's GG as we mentioned it before. Let's see what they will bring game 2.
A couple moves were pointless. This game could have been left, yeah. Hopefully,
Yeah.
Tobirama takes it, prep something nice for game 2.
Let's see. I'm curious because both the teams are kinda unorthodox. Like, it's not teams that you see often, and also
we see that Void opened into Narlop, so Ludix was trying to go for the free win with the Void open, but I mean,
yeah. It's also both teams looks like they, they don't look like counter teams or for something that it's currently meta. So I'm really curious to see what happens game 2 because they both used something pretty unique. So it's also kind of hard to prepare a good team for game 2 because like what do you prepare? At this point probably they both would like to prepare a solid team. So focusing more on their team instead of what the opponent would bring.
I mean, Ludix should still have a pretty easy time picking a team because Toby has showed 7 of his potential 11 Miscrits. So it shouldn't be that hard, but I think maybe Ludix also wants to go for some fun comps here.
I see from the chat that German Castel said that Ludix is the best player I've seen in my entire day. Bro, you didn't see Papa Pape.
Oh,
You didn't see Papa Pape.
the generations will.
You didn't see Miguel Robles as well.
I missed Ludix Papa Pape matchup round 1.
Hell yeah.
And we see Sinister here begging for plats also. That's understandable. Minato, you should give us some plats.
I missed Miguel match. Bro, don't worry, you didn't miss anything important. Don't watch it. Don't worry about it. Don't, it's okay. You didn't miss anything important.
Latam representing Yemen. Dubbing also passed to round 2. With 2 Latin Americans in there already.
Oh, come on, just play already. We can't wait. Who you got as a winner, Pavel?
Interesting that if there was like some time limit between rounds.
I don't know.
Especially for the official tournament. Who do I got winning this matchup? I got Ludix winning.
No, not the matchup. Who you got for the whole thing? If you say Taganouchi, you're getting banned. Be original.
The Taganouchi answer is not allowed, huh?
No, it's not original.
If not Taganouchi, who I actually think will win the tournament, and deserving to win the tournament, I will go for my boy Diego. My boy Diego's gonna cook up a storm, man.
Oh wow.
He's got Brian round 1. He'll cook his Latin American ass. He's proved that he's the Latin American king.
Well, sadly, he has to beat the real Latin America king, which is Brian, the undisputed one.
That's what I'm saying. He has Brian in round 1. It's Diego versus Brian.
Yeah. I mean, it's gonna be really hard for him. I don't think. I mean, it depends because Brian is also in his like funny guy arc. He's not tryharding anymore, so maybe Diego got a chance. But oh my god, Prime Brian was tournament material.
As we've seen, everyone here has a chance. I mean, it's a best of 3 series, and the most important part of a best of 3 is picking a comp. And
yeah, I mean, call me an uncle, but I used to have nightmares about Brian in the first tournament. He was so fucking scary. I mean, the very first one, not the Plat Arena one.
Because of his play or because of his videos?
No. In general, his crits, his way of playing. I'm talking about a couple months after the very first release of this version. Like, the tournament was July 24, if I remember correctly. It's almost 2 years ago. It's
A bit before my
wow.
time.
Yeah. And Brian finished second, I think. What a run.
Who's the champion?
It was
Is this
Batman.
the tournament that Batman won? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, it was Batman. I think it was Batman first, Brian second. No, wait, I think Brian was third and Jazz was second. Then the fourth one, I think, was David. Fifth one, Abdul. Sixth one, Paparazzi. Seventh, me. Eighth, Redna. Ninth, Tan. And 10th, Ruhan. I remember it. Man. Nostalgia kicks. Looks like Ludix is ready. So they should be sending. Oh, they are in battle. Let's go.
Let's go. Let's see what they've cooked up for round 2.
Okay, Light Nibbles, Gravitron. Interesting.
Shout out
Ludix
to
brought
Leo,
this
Leo and
game
his
on.
graphics. Okay. Starting off with a critical for free. Looks like perfect order for Ludix. And same comp actually. So
By the way, Popcorn is asking in the chat if there have been 10 championship. No, I was just naming the whole top 10 of the very first tournament. So from the champion to the 10th runner. Just seeing the matchup, I think Ludix insta
yeah,
wins this.
just seeing the matchup, this is pretty much unplayable for Tobirama.
I don't know why he went for that comp after literally seeing a Voidotron. I mean, probably he didn't have any choice, but I think literally the team of before was better than this one. But maybe he predicted that Ludix won't go for Voidotron again.
Yeah, but it makes very much sense for Ludix to go for Voidotron because he hasn't seen a single Miscrit on Tobirama's account that can deal with Void. And we know that only Switch Curse or direct critical damage can deal with this Cancer Miscrit.
Yeah. It's pretty situational. He can get like 2 crits value or half crit value, literally.
Yeah.
But in general, I think Void is a solid pick. It's a little bit underrated. Because
Very
you can also play him in the sniper version, literally full damage. It will be like every other sniper in the game, but he can also run you down in a 1v1. People really think about Voidotron as a sort of machine. You can either unleash it or it's useless. Not always.
Yeah, so he goes back to Tugam here, and I mean, he's probably just gonna go for a spam either this time or next time around, but this time might be the only option.
Yeah, absolutely.
But even with a 1-out-of-1 here, it looks totally unwinnable. He does enough to kill the Slithero, but yeah, that Void is. Maybe he could go for a negate on Gravitron in front of Void at some point and try to play that angle because Gravitron does pretty well into Void if negated.
Yeah, I think also Alpha can do a decent job.
If the Void sticks around. But if Alpha comes out, then it looks like it should be a pretty free switch to Deetle. It's probably the one Miscrit.
Ooh, the sleep as well. Ludix just want to run it down. It's not said it's a win for Ludix though with this order. Because as I said, Alpha can probably finish the Void out and then Gravitron just eats everything.
That being said, that Deetle is still gonna be really hard to deal with because
yeah, but maybe one confuse will be enough, you know. There's hope for sure.
There's hope, yeah. The game is not done.
Probably Ludix should switch to Deetle now. now that baited alpha negate. Yeah, okay. I think now we can say the spot is pretty on Ludix's favor.
Interesting. Toby plays a fast alpha and a slow Twig'em. Pretty unconventional.
Well, maybe he got opener bonuses on Twig'em and not on alpha.
Yeah, as I said, if he goes to alpha and negates, wasted turn on negating, it's a pretty free switch to Deedle. It's not looking great.
Yeah, it's unmatchable because even if he switches back to Twig'em, it's not gonna be good. He needs to negate another time with alpha, and also with Gravitron because.
But also Twig'em just doesn't do too well into Deedle. Again, he blocks
Yeah.
the lifesteal, and
Yeah.
that's where most of Twig'em's power comes from. Outside of the confuse, of course.
Well, probably he will try to play around that, but it's also hard to play around the confuse. Maybe what Toby can do is switch like either now or when alpha is dead to Twig'em, eat one snipe and confuse. But even if he confuses, what do he do? Like switch to Gravitron, negate, and then Void just switches out. I don't know. Looks like it's already done. Let's see, maybe.
Yeah, Ludix played that
Ludix
pretty well with the
misplays.
Fortify. He set up the 2-turn kill on the alpha. And
Yeah, probably the only
switching
hope
now
is.
is pointless because next time it just gets one shot.
Yeah, probably
Yeah.
the last hope is just maybe Ludix misplaying something.
I genuinely don't think there's much room for Ludix to misplay here. Let's see, maybe this Gravy takes it home if he's faster. No way.
Yeah, he takes the loss home. GG, whatever. I think really tough matchups.
Yeah,
both
impossible
games.
matchups pretty much for Toby. Nicely played from Ludix. And we get Void showcased in the tournament finally.
Yeah, here we are. Whatever, guys. Thank you for watching, and obviously stay tuned because we will have a lot of more battles happening today. So don't even try to miss them.
And yeah, there should be at least like 3 or 4 more games happening in the upcoming hours.
Yeah. So guys, stay tuned. Be ready to get pinged by Minato, and don't you dare missing the other battles because it's gonna be really incredible, entertaining, especially because we will have some good commentators. I hear that Brian will be around. I wouldn't want to miss Brian commentate, so I suggest you guys to stay tuned and see ya in the next battle.